Okay, so the first, let me just clicking. Okay, so how we get started is obviously you've got to buy a certain package, the standard, the bronze, the silver, or the gold. Okay, so they all have 1,000 and 1,100 days of mining. It starts 10 days after the purchase of your contract. Then obviously the equipment is all the same. It's just got, you just get double if you're if you put in $1,000 and you get 4 times the amount of the 500 if you buy. Just it depends on how much money and what return you want. All the miners are set at 100% reinvestment. Okay, when your miners start, you must remember to lower your percentage. I'm going to quickly show you how to do that because I don't think many people know how to do that. Let me quickly, or should I show it afterwards? I can show it afterwards. I'll show it afterwards.
You can do it now. We can do it now. I'm sure we have enough time, Belinda.
Where is it now? There. Can you see my screen? Is it on the Mining City?
Yes, yes. Okay. No. It's still on the
okay.
You've still got your broke man with the Bitcoin.
Okay. Let me show Mining City. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so once you've logged in, it's there, just over there where it says repurchases.
Mm-hmm.
So,
why don't you have 2FA on there, Belinda?
Oh, terrible. I haven't done it for Mining City yet. Oh, I should, hey. Okay, it's going to Citizen List. Oh, my internet is slow because of the Zoom as well. Okay, so you click on repurchases. Okay, and then you will see, obviously, I've only got my plain one. And over here where it says repurchase rate is at 0%, it's normally set at 100% automatically. So you just have to go there and reset it. Anna likes 25 or 25%, she's a 20 or 30% reinvestment. So in other words, as the contract goes, because it's only for 1,100 days, if you reinvest in, it extends the contract each day as it goes. So you're buying more and more hardware. Okay, so I've set this account on 0%, but most people like by 20-30% reinvestment. Okay, let's go back to the okay. The first bit of the compensation plan is the team cycle bonus. Now, most of you already know what a cycle is, so I don't really need to go into that. But each package, the standard, the bronze, the silver, or the gold, gives you a certain amount of credits, like with any other compensation plan. So with the standard, it gives you 1 credit, bronze gives you 2 credits, obviously, because it's double the standard. Silver gives you 4 credits, and gold gives you 7 credits. Okay. So now when, say for instance, one cycle is 5 credits on the one leg and 5 credits on the other. Now when you get both 5 credits on either side, you will get $200 worth of Bitcoin. Okay. So it's best to work now. So that's we get Bitcoin at a lower price, if you know what I mean. Okay, so say for instance, now you've introduced Brad and Mary. Okay, and Brad say goes to gets a standard package, which gives you 1 credit. Okay, and you put Mary on your other side, and she goes gold. She gives you 7 credits. Okay, so you'll have 1 credit on the left and 7 on the right. So obviously we're going to try and build the left leg to get your 5. Okay, so now you introduce somebody else called Stefan. He goes onto a bronze package. He creates 2 credits. And then Brad introduces his friend also on a bronze package with 2 credits. Okay, and Mary introduces her friend on a gold package as well, so it gives her 7 credits. Okay, so you'll have a total of 5 credits on the one leg and 14 credits on the other. Okay, so what now Mining City does is they take off 5 credits from both legs, gives you $200, you're still sitting with 9 credits on the one leg. It doesn't disappear at the end of the month, it continues to get bigger and bigger as time goes by. Okay, you will understand.
It's quite similar to the units with carrot bars.
Yeah, with any, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, then with Mining City, you also have your ranks. So you have citizens, city builder, city developer, city manager, city chief manager, and city mayor. Okay, to be a citizen, you don't have to have sponsored anybody. You can just be an active member. Okay, you can still cycle 4 times, even though you haven't introduced anybody. So if your outline has been generous and actually places people on either side of you, you can still cycle. Okay, even though you haven't introduced anybody or registered anybody underneath you. Okay, you can cycle up to 4 times per day. That's $800 worth of Bitcoin a day. Okay, now this levels earn $10 from each team cycle. So in other words, the person that you've introduced cycles from their downline, you will get a $10 commission as well from their cycle. Okay, so you might have 2 or 3 people, but you're not the next, a city builder. You will still get, you can still earn 2 levels deep from there. Every time they cycle, you'll get $10 for every time they cycle. Okay, and obviously a city builder, if you have personally sponsored 5 people, okay, and you have a total volume of $10,000. So you're looking at 5 people with $2,000 packages, or you can obviously have 10 with $1,000 packages. So you have to match the total volume, and then you have to have at least 5 people. Then you can cycle up to 5 times a day. That's $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, and you can earn 4 levels deep with the $10 bonus per cycle that your downline cycles with. Okay, so every time they receive $200 per cycle, you'll receive $10 as commission. City developer, same 5 people. Okay, so you help them build their businesses. So to get to that rank, you have to have at least 3 city builders. So you've ranked to the next level, you'll help your team then to rank to their next level, which is a city builder. So you have to have 3 city builders, 1 from team A and from a separate leg. So I'll explain the teams now and where the team A and team B comes from. This is why Hannah suggests that you sign up 5 times underneath yourself, because that's what team A is the first 5 people. Because you might, in a sense, sign up 5 dud people. Yes. Just investors, if you know what I mean, and they don't build the team. You will never rank up unless they build, because you have to have somebody in your first 5 go to the next level. Yes. So that's why she suggests you do the first 5, because you know yourself, you're a builder, you're going to build your 1 leg at least, your 1 person underneath you. So at least then you are guaranteed that you will get to the next level. Okay. So you'll have it with a city developer, you have to have a minimum of $50,000. You can cycle 6 times a day, and you can earn $10 commission 6 levels deep. City managers, the same 5, you just help them rank to the next level, to city developer. You have to have a total volume of $250,000. This is not all just for you. I mean, it could be your downline, they order packages. So it's in your total team, if you know what I mean, of the total volume. Yes. Not just what you've done. It's the whole team, what they've done. Okay, so then you can obviously cycle 8 times a day, and you can earn $10 commission from their cycles 8 levels deep. City managers help this same 5 that you've got, and you help 3 of them get to city managers, same conditions, 1 from team A and from separate legs. $2 million total volume, no problem there. You can cycle 10 times a day, and you earn $10 commission 9 levels deep. Then city mayor, it's the same 5, but obviously you can have more. It's just, the minimum of 5. 3 of them have to be city chief managers. You have to have I can't go back. Okay. there we go. $10 million in volume, and you can cycle 12 times a day and earn 10 levels deep. Okay, all okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, direct commissions. Okay, this is where the team A and team B come in. Okay, you can see I like my stick man. Okay, so we have team A and we have team B. Okay, team A means your first 5 people that you introduce or you sign up. Okay, this is where Hannah suggests that those 5 people are yourself. Okay, so you will receive a 5% direct commission from team A. Okay, if you build more and you get more people in, 6, 7, 8, 9, they become part of your team B, and you would then receive a 10% direct commission. So the bigger you build, the more commission you receive. Okay, all good. Okay, then when obviously your next, say for instance, your 6th person starts building, okay, so we have, there's our number 6 guy. Okay, when he starts building, you will receive a 5% bonus commission on their first 5 only. Okay, so you won't receive, when your team A starts building, you won't receive a bonus from their downline. Okay, you will only receive a bonus direct commission from your 6th person up as they build. Okay, so while Hannah suggests that your team build the rest of, so you can earn more commissions from that. So from their first 5 people, you will receive a direct commission of 5% as well. This is a bonus. Okay, so it's obviously limited to your rank. A citizen can earn 10 levels deep. In other words, okay, he's your 6th person's first 5, his 6th person first 5. You can also receive the 5% commission bonus, and then his 6th person, his first 5, and so it goes like that. So it's always the 6th person's first 5, 6th person's first 5. Okay, so up to 10 levels deep, city builder, 15 levels deep, city developer, 20, 30, and then obviously a chief manager or mayor is infinite. You earn all the way down. Okay. Then we have our repurchase commissions. Obviously the same with the team A and team B. Okay, with your team A, now you know the repurchases is when you have now set your servers to reinvest 20% or 50% or whatever you want it to be. Okay, now so obviously the team above you will benefit from it. So if you reinvest in 20% a day, then your first 5 people, you will receive a 10% commission of their repurchases. So you'll earn 10% off, say 20% that they've reinvested. Okay. Team B, obviously your 6th person and above, you will then receive a 20% commission on repurchases. Okay, we're all good. Okay, the same thing is with the direct commission. It also works on your 6th person's first 5, their 6th person's first 5. Okay, so you'll also receive a 10% on their repurchases, obviously to the same levels, citizen up to 10 levels deep, city builder 15, and so good. Remember, it's the 6th person's first 5 and then the 6th person's first 5. Okay, then we have a residual bonus on repurchases. Okay, this is for, how do you say, they always call it the infinity bonus. This is for not just the 6th person's first 5, it's on everybody in your team. Okay, so now as you rank up, obviously you earn, it's all about rank as well. So as a citizen, you won't get any bonuses from this commission. Okay, when we got to the 1st generation, 2nd generation, and 3rd generation, the generation means the same rank as you. So when you're a city builder, you will earn up to the 3rd city builder. After that, you don't earn anymore. Okay, so as soon as you've got 3 city builders, when you're a city builder, you don't earn the commission on the repurchases. So when they reinvest their Bitcoin or their mining. Okay, so as a city builder, you will receive a 1% commission on all your 1st generation, 1% on all your second generation, and then 0.5 commission on all your third generation. So each rank that you go up, if you're the only, say, city mayor, you don't have any other city mayors, then you will receive 1% on literally your whole downline. Okay, so it's as soon as you've helped somebody rank up, then they start receiving the percent bonus on the thing, and then you stop. Okay, and that's kind of the whole compensation plan. Any questions? Sorry, Tracy, I see you think, but you're not. There
we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I just think they are, once again, it's all about teamwork, and obviously getting to start off to get your 5 people in, but then to help them get their people in, because I think the compensation plan is absolutely fantastic.
I do.
And yeah, there's many ways that we can make money.
Yeah, it's nice because as well, the more that your team cycles, the more you make money as well. So the more money that you make for your team, the more money you make for yourself. So it's really,
absolutely,
I love it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. After watching this presentation, I wish that I hadn't purchased my tree, because I did it completely different. So instead of sponsoring everybody beneath me, I sponsored the first one, and then I got my A and B, and then I used A and B to sponsor the second, or I used A to sponsor 2 more, and then on B I used B's username to sponsor Y and Z. So
that's okay. Okay, so how many people have you signed up directly underneath your name?
So I currently, let me just go to my tree quickly, because I drew it out before I did it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
Yeah, but I mean, in your initial, like your first position, how you've
so
now...
my first position, and then I signed up 2 beneath me.
Okay, that's okay, and then you signed up the rest of it, so it's all you, in other words.
Yeah, and that was based on my...
That's okay. No, that's okay. So that's okay.
Why don't you bring up Mining City and do...
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Lisa.
Azra, why don't you open up your Mining City account, and then maybe, Belinda, you can stop screen sharing so Azra can show us her Mining City, and then we can all learn from this experience with the visual.
Okay.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Okay, wait, I'm just going to stop.
Belinda, I'm so glad you're an expert.
No, really, I was only doing bid club before, so this is all I did. So I was, so it's kind of, yeah, but I only did. So, you know it backwards, you've done it.
And I love your emotional chart behind you. Mine's in my handbag.
Oh, yeah.
I also saw that.
I have to. It comes in so handy when people become skeptical of Bitcoin and stuff. It's like, hey, that's all you need.
Just have a look there.
Exactly, yeah.
But I mean, that's still, but the way that Azra's done it is still not a problem, though. Am I right by saying that, Belinda? No. Because as long as she's still...
Yeah, it's not, because even if she's just signed up 2 positions underneath herself, and then the rest underneath them, it's fine, because as long as she's signed up at least 1 that's underneath her, she can work it, you know, so she can help it become the city builder, so she can rank up. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I was going to actually suggest, like, if somebody says they don't have enough money for 6 positions, that they sign up, say 2, and then they start building the one that they signed up under themselves. And then with those positions, then you start signing up the next person under the top position. And then, you know, get your first 5. But you don't have to do it like that. It's just, it's easier when you've got a team that's going to be growing and stuff, and that if you're not sure if they're going to build and stuff like that. So,
yes.
Yeah. it's just nice to have at least one position underneath yourself that's signed up under you, because then you can work it as well and you can help yourself get to the next level, because there's nothing worse than, I suppose, signing up 5 people that just over there to just invest, and then you're stuck. You know what I mean? Then you have to open
100%.
another account and start all over.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
Well, Azra,
Okay.
I'd like to say thank you very much.
Okay, can you see my
Yes.
dashboard, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go to my citizen tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically there's the first one that's showing 3, I don't know what that means. And then you'll see at the bottom, I introduced Operation Wealth Creation was the first one. From that, I did Azra Yevel, and on the right leg, looking at the screen, I did Samir. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then Azra Yevel sponsors 2 people. And Samir Yevel sponsors 2 people as well. But what I should have done is, based on what your presentation said, is that this one should have sponsored all of them.
Yeah, but that's what Hannah suggests. What you've done, there's nothing wrong with what you've done, because obviously you're still going to be working the 2 top ones. So as long as, because you have to have one on your team A to get to the next level, and your team A is your first 5 signups. So if you are your own first sign up, then you know that you can build that one without a problem, and then you help the rest of the team after 6 and above then to, you don't have to only have 1 in the first 5. I mean, you could have 2 or 3 in the first 5, but obviously on separate legs. So what you've done is perfectly fine. It's just to help get to the 6 faster, because you earn more commissions with 6 and above people. So that's the only, in a sense, downfall. But I mean, if you're growing the business, it doesn't really matter. Your third person.
No, it wasn't meant to grow. I actually just wanted to do it as an investment at this stage, because I'm focusing on my carrot bars business.
Yes, yeah.
But
well,
anyway,
it can be for later. It doesn't matter. What you've done is perfectly fine, as long as you are signed up underneath yourself, at least in one position, so that you know that you are responsible for building it and getting to the next level for your first person as your first initial investment. Yeah.
So when I sign up more people, how would I then place them? Do I start in the under Azra or in my right in the screen?
No, yeah. So start with the first one, that one. Yeah, where you got the 3 and 3. So sign up at least, say for instance, a few people underneath there, but place them under all the bottom ones. Just remember that it gets a little bit complicated now, because all of these are yours, and you're going to have to want to build all of them. They only suggest you place people underneath the outside legs, not on the inside legs. But now you're going to have to build your first, 2, 4, 6, 8 positions with other people, and then build their outside legs. Don't ever, my upline did it in Bid Club, where he started building everybody's business, just placing them underneath each other so everybody benefits. And one of his people didn't do much. He was earning great money from him, but he found out that he had signed up under somebody else and was really, really building that business, because he felt he didn't need to build the one business because his upline was building it for him. So he was doing all the work and everybody else was getting the money. So that's why they always suggest, like even in carrot bars, that it just gets built on the outside, so that people can see their points accumulating on the one leg, and then they know that if they cycle now, how much money they're going to get. So then they work and they do their own work. Sure. Any other questions?
Any other questions from Azra?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, so that makes you feel better, Azra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Okay, anything that didn't
That
make
says
any
it should,
sense?
because he gave you that advice. Is
Anything
there
that
any
in
other
my,
questions from anybody else?
yeah, anything
No,
that
this has
didn't
been
make
cool.
sense? Or,
Yeah, I think with repetition it will get clearer, but it's a lot clearer than it was. So thank
Yes.
you.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks for your time. It was awesome.
That's fine.
Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.